Good morning. We are starting lesson 8.2, problem 2 today, page 474. All right. First, Wyatt, do you have that quiz? All right. We have a new table. Finally. We're done with sugar cereal, or at least done for now. What are we looking at this time?
Inches, heights.
Inches and heights of what? People, basketball team. The Mountain View High School basketball team. Who plays basketball here? Nobody?
Who plays basketball?
Yeah, Imogen. Imogen, could you read about the basketball
I did
team?
last time. Can Andy read?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Mountain View High School basketball team has its first game of the season on their home court. Coach Maynard doesn't know how much about the visiting team, but he does have a list of the heights of their top 10 players. Coach Maynard wants to compare the heights of the top 10 players to those on the visiting team.
Okay, so we've got two teams, home team, visiting team. Represent the data for each team on a dot plot is what we're going to do first. So next page, let's say home, visiting. Okay, what's the lowest and highest numbers that you see on those charts?
The lowest is 65 and the highest is 72.
On both teams?
No, the highest on the other one is on home is 71 and the visiting is 72.
Okay. Let me see. So what did you just say? 65 and 72?
Yes.
65, 72. That's 5 plus 2 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and what's the lowest on the other
On
team?
visiting is 66.
Okay, and highest is?
72.
Okay, great. So it looks like we can start on 65 on both scales and number them consecutively so that we can compare the two. I'm sure they're sitting there side by side. We're going to need to compare. All right. This is dot plot. I know you know how to do it. Data distribution, mean or median, predict by calculating which central tendency. Okay, I want you right now at your tables to construct the dot plot and then do 2A, B, and C. Okay? All of this is stuff you know how to do. We'll discuss it together. Maybe we'll look at D together. I'm going to walk around and let's just get at it. This is dot plot. I know we're going somewhere else with it soon, but we're going to use what we know how to do as a starting point. All right. Ready to go. I like your new haircut. Or new style. Yeah. I'm trying to give you a compliment and say, oh, thank you.
I like your
There we go. That's good. You know how to do the dot ones, right? You put X's. Let you catch up and then you'll discuss the questions. That is a nice pencil to that. Yes?
If the very idea, why not?
My thing even do that? Yeah, it has a little spot for those pencils. Why does it?
That's what he said.
No, with
This is
the
the
6, 1, and 7. So 67, 6, and 7.
Yeah, we did.
It's Friday. Weekend.
Reading.
Love it. Hopefully,
Supposed to storm.
Who's on the line? I have a black pen.
are we entertaining?
Now that you have your X's there, what can you say
One
about
of
it?
them is for team, for home, the other one for away. Hold on. Think of
Yeah?
You want to sing that for?
Hello? Oh, good. I was wondering if you were around fifth period. Can I get a sliver of your time? Okay, good. Of course. We're leaving right after school. Okay. It's Friday, 3-day weekend. Mike will be out there at 3:01. Honking for me as I'm locking my door. Do you have car issues? Yeah. Okay, great.
I turned this in. I was missing.
Come on, talk. Get your brains together. Some good brains here, yes? This isn't new. That stuff we know how to do.
Mr. Goody?
You guys did good on the quiz. Can I have that back?
Nope.
No, they do good on that.
I wonder if Miss Morel's class is done.
Yep.
Call her right now.
Will I be interrupting her? What does she have?
I mean,
No, you'll be okay. Just a teacher.
it's important. It's a quiz. We need to
I'll pass it back. I know.
Is it on Aries?
It is on Aries. Yes.
Larry, pass the back up.
You guys don't share answers with the other class, do you?
No.
And if they're out, they've probably been sick and could use a couple answers. Huh?
It depends on how much money they have.
And it's just a quiz. Here we go.
Yeah,
Okay, wait though. I want to see A, B, and C getting done. Get her done.
A plus.
We got a lot to do today.
Oh, I got
We got a lot to do every day.
It's lit, fam. What'd you get?
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, we guess what the first grade class I forgot.
Okay. I got that.
Who's talking now?
You know you screwed up when they're like,
ABC, ABC. Come on, put your brains together.
Say you excel.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, I mean, oh shoot! I got a U plus. A U plus.
Oh, higher altitude average.
What are you doing?
Thank you.
This is the 27.
It's perfect. 17. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, quiet please. First, on the quiz, you guys did good on the first page. You got Box and Whisker down pat, and you have dot plot, even the min, median, and max. You have good, especially C. When I write an answer and it involves explain your reasoning, sometimes TAs, they'll just mark it off or not be able to, and I'll go back and read it. And so some of you can see where it may have been oranged and then I put okay over the top. So, but that was, you guys did a good job on explaining your reasoning. And at the beginning of the year, that was something that was a weak area, but good work. The histogram is our problem area. As a class, we still have some holes there, and how to look at that histogram, read the information off the histogram. So one thing to know, excuse me, Brody, one thing to know is I gave A and C as extra credit. They were more conceptual, and we haven't talked that much about choosing the best measure of central tendency, like the mean or median, which one. We're going to actually be looking at that today. So A and C I gave to you as extra credit. I feel like those are concepts we're still developing. But if you did something pretty interesting and educational, I gave you points. Were you looking for something? Yeah, take the pass. Okay, here we go. We have the home team and the visiting team. Describe the distribution.
Home is skewed left. And visiting is symmetric, basically.
Do you agree with Imogen?
Yes, I do.
Oh, what was I doing? Let him know.
You want to explain your reasoning?
We're disagreeing. Quickly, Jerry.
Why me? I wasn't.
Oh, Friday. Ease in, breathe out. Here we go. Quiet, please. Based on the dot plots, predict whether the mean or median would be greater data set. Greater for the data set. Now, one thing that we saw yesterday in sugar cereal is there was a huge difference in the mean when we took out the 22 grams. When we took out the one that was way far away or the piece that was skewing things, then the mean went closer to the median. So when you're averaging something, if you have a number that's way far off, it skews the average. All right? So when you have a skewed situation, median is better. A lot of you on this quiz says, do the average, do the mean, do the average. And you're used to average, you understand average. Well, average is true when things are symmetric. Average is better when they're symmetric, but averages can be shifted if you have something too far off. So, based on the dot plot, predict whether mean or median will be greater for each data set. Explain your reasoning. So if home is the one that has the skew, okay, is average good when things are skewed? We just said median might be better. Okay. Visiting, go ahead and use the mean. We like the mean. We understand the mean. It's more mathematically precise. We can, figure out what that tells us. But a median, in your quiz you said, I don't like median because it's just the middle between all these values and it depends on the values. But sometimes that median is helpful when you have a skew because the skew messes up our average. Verify your prediction by calculating the mean and median heights for each team. Was your prediction correct? We know we can do that on the calculator now. Okay, we're going to divide the work though. Back tables, you have the home team. Load it into list 1. Go through your stat stuff, get us a mean and median. These front tables, you're going to do the...
Wait.
What did I tell back table? Away team, okay? So back table, mean and median for the home team. These tables, mean and median for the visiting team. Oh, rats. Good spot.